Hello and welcome to the channel. So we decided to rent out another Airbnb. We are here in College Station and
Don't mind me if you hear noises. We're getting ready to have dinner.
yeah.
Wow.
So if you hear my stomach, it's because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. We rented out an Airbnb for 6 days. It's from Sunday to Saturday, and we're just here to rate it and give our opinions on it. It's an apartment here in College Station.
Yeah, a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, 1-bedroom apartment. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, It was just something out of, just to see, just to have the feel for it. We're gonna start with the location. My beautiful wife doing her makeup on the side and to give her opinions on the location of what she feels is right or wrong. How you feel about it, baby?
Location?
Yeah.
So location-wise, it's actually if you're trying to stay near the college, the A&M, this is a perfect little spot. It's only a few blocks away. It's I would say it's pretty quiet. There's a ton of little places where to go eat. It's a corner apartment on a corner street. But location, I think it's a good spot. They're in a very good spot.
Yeah, I give it up to the location. The location is definitely a spot that has a lot around it. Like she said, there's plenty of restaurants out here, and I'm pretty sure you are not gonna get bored on picking what. The hard part is picking what to eat, right? So you're not gonna get bored when it comes to eating out. There's like a little domain section that they have over there, which is beautiful. It does have a lot of like velvet taco, little knickknacks here and there, little mom and pop shops, and of course you got your McDonald's. Obviously they're everywhere. Can't hide from them. Obviously
Chipotle.
You can't hide from them. No, you can't. So you have your McDonald's, you have your natural franchises that you expect. The location is somewhat quiet except for when the loud music comes by playing inside of the cars. But other than that,
there is a train that passes at night too.
Oh yeah, there is a train. But the train, the train's a train. It passes like once every 8 hours. So that's what you'll hear mostly right there.
Yeah.
Just the sound of engines roaring.
Because it's all the kids,
Yeah. We're in kind of a campusy kind of location.
Mm-hmm.
So expect the youngins out there. I know you're revving them engines up, playing them loud music.
Oh, no, these kids.
Back in my day, we used to do the same thing.
Yeah, we did.
So
Then too.
Yep.
I've never liked that. I'm like, why would you pay for that?
That's true. So just as long as you know that it's out there, it's out there. Can't escape from it. Do we hear it? Yeah, we hear it most around the nighttime as well. It's an all around thing, kind of. But it doesn't bother me as much, especially coming from New York. I hear it every freaking day, which is one of the reasons I moved to Texas in the first place, to find some peace and quiet. But yeah, aside from that, location is pretty solid. Like I said, you're not going to get bored. It's around everything that you really need when it comes to food wise. The aesthetics outside are very beautiful at night. There's like this very nice little pathway. It has nothing but like those little fountain lights, which is beautiful. What else we need to talk about?
The apartment building itself, it's only Airbnbs, so it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
In this apartment, so it's like I think it's like 4 apartments or a little more. We haven't looked around.
Yeah, we haven't looked, but I know is there one in front of us? Yeah, there is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think there's one in front of us, and I think, yeah, she's right. I think there's 4 apartments. Could be wrong, but we haven't heard them.
We know there's people because we've seen the cars, but everybody's been very respectful of each other, and even the neighborhood around here. I mean, other than the cars, like you really don't hear anything. You see a lot of people walking around, like the college kids or whatever, but nothing else,
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
We just hear footsteps from time to time. That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you know it's pretty quiet building.
Yeah, that's true.
We try to be as respectful as we can about the rules when it comes to Airbnb. Obviously, we don't do parties. We don't do, crazy stuff. We're just here to spend the nights, do what we got to do, sightsee, and explore the restaurants that are, those fine cuisines out there, and then come back home. We have a designated driving parking spot for us specifically, because obviously people need that in this type of building. And if you do not follow those rules, obviously you get ticketed or towed. So
Yeah.
gotta be careful.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules. What's next thing? Oh, okay.
Pricing. Price.
Yes.
It was fair. It's not super expensive. It wasn't that expensive. I mean, of course, the weekends are expensive, and unfortunately, we did have to stay, 2 nights, which is the most expensive. But we had to due to the circumstances that we were in. So yeah, but it's not like super like staying in a hotel. We have kitchen. We have so the pricing is. We'll put the price right there.
Okay.
Keep in mind that it will change, and just this is not the busiest time for them, but I know that something's happening this weekend, so I'm glad we're kind of leaving because I'm sure the prices were going to go up. But the host has been very communicative. He even let us check in early, so that was a great thing for us.
That's another important thing too, the hosting.
Yeah.
Our main thing is definitely the hosting. Like if we feel like the host is not at par with what they say they're going to be doing and providing, then obviously you're going to get a bad rating. But this host has been very communicative, and he actually does respond pretty quick when it comes to certain stuff. But yeah, he gave us the spot a little earlier to check in, which was fantastic because we definitely needed to check in earlier. We got here a bit too early, so we were just like, oh man, what are we gonna do?
Early in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because, due to the circumstances why we're here, we had to be here
early. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, due to those circumstances, we had to be here early. And the checkout for most Airbnbs are 3 p.m. Check-ins are more for 3 p.m. Checkouts are obviously 11 o'clock in the morning. But
I was able to check in, thankfully, at 11:30.
At 11:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very responsive. He had given me a 2 o'clock, which I was perfectly fine with, because But then he texted me within the chat, the app, excuse me, to let me know that the room was available. For the apartment was available. It had been cleaned already, and I could go in after 11:30, which was amazing because it was
something you needed.
Yeah, I needed it. It was super hot too,
Yeah.
Super hot. So, and I also, since I had to work from here, I had all my equipment with me. So, you can't just be, due to the circumstances where we're here. Like I keep saying that, but the reason why we're here is like, it's personal, but to work from here for the entire week. So, because it wasn't a planned thing. So I had to bring all my equipment. You can't be walking around buying stuff, while your equipment's in your car, and it's super hot and humid, so you want to avoid. So very thankful with the host being so friendly and responsive, and also very accommodating. The apartment pictures versus what we got, I think it looks slightly different, and it's not like actual. I think it's just decoration wise, like 2 things were slightly different, excuse me. I think it was the sofa and the table, which kind of threw me off, but when compared side by side, it's definitely the same apartment. Everything else is exactly the same. It's just they decided to switch the sofa.
Yeah. That was the main thing. Like what we said at the end, it was like the desk, the nightstand. No, not the nightstand, the coffee table.
Coffee table were 2 little square
coffee tables, yeah.
And there was 2 chairs previously, and now there's like what are these called?
Like I would say
like a grandpa chair or something. It looks a
grandparent chair,
outdated.
Yeah. That's really outdated, to be quite honest.
It's funny because the 2 chairs, even though it is the same exact apartment, just with the 2 different chairs, it made a huge difference on what it looks like.
Definitely.
So that's why it threw me off, because when you compare something, I don't know, it's obviously just, once you add something in there, you're expecting it, and then you come and you don't see those 2 things. It kind of threw me off, and it's like, why does this look so outdated? But it's actually just one personal sofa, like a love seat. It's not a love seat.
Oh yeah, it's
a reclining chair type of thing, but it's like, it looks like it has little birds, it's a little bit like yellow. And I mean, to be honest, this apartment's not like super modern.
Right.
It's like very old school, but it's a cute, cozy, Yeah. So that chair, I feel like it throws it off a little bit. But I will say it's most likely because the other two chairs were white. And so, you are in a college station.
Yeah,
So
that would do that.
Yeah, most likely they were like,
okay. So let's talk about the bedroom. That is what is that? A full queen?
no, it's a king bed.
That's a king bed?
Yes.
I'm always appalled when it comes to beds.
It's a king. This man, I don't know what.
I really feel like I'd be watching. It don't feel like a king bed to me. This one don't.
Because the room is. I feel the room. So the room is actually. Oh, no.
No.
So the room is actually not. It's a good size. The bed, if it's a king bed, so it's not wide. It's not a wide bedroom. It's a long bedroom. So you could technically fit 2 king beds in here, but obviously they have a king bed on the, like, as you enter the room, there's a king bed to the right, and it has like 2 little.
It's man-made.
I mean, obviously they're all man-made, but I mean, similar to like the container they made those little tables. They're like there's like 1 piece of wood like that cut in half, So if it's like right in the like 1 for each side. So that's all that fits there. And it has 2 baby lamps. And then if you go to the left of the bedroom, like in front, like once you go into the room, if you go front, there's nothing there. There's just something on the wall. Then to the left, there is a little closet. They have the towels in there. They have the ironing board and the iron in there. And then to the right of that, there is what is it? Like a dresser, like a tall dresser.
It's a tall dresser, yeah.
It's a tall dresser. I didn't put anything in there because usually I clean all my stuff, if I'm going to stay longer. I usually do unpack completely, but I would clean everything. I didn't put anything in there because it looked a little dirty, so I didn't feel comfortable putting my clothes in there. So, so even though I cleaned it, but also I don't know. I feel this trip has been more casual, so we didn't do anything because we were not here to
we're not here for
party or pleasure or anything like that. It was completely different. So we really didn't need to unpack as much, but as I mentioned, the closet, that little dresser, then right between the closet and the dresser there is the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. The bath itself,
the
shower itself.
It's a standing shower, yeah.
The standing shower. It's probably my only pet peeve when it comes to the bathroom.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, here. Because
you felt claustrophobic.
I felt very claustrophobic. I'm not used to that closed in of a shower. And so it definitely made me feel a little claustrophobic. Even though I don't suffer from claustrophobia. But I can tell, anybody that's suffers from that, going inside that shower would be traumatized. There was hardly any room for me to really wash like that, so I just keep hitting everything. My elbows keep hitting everything.
It doesn't have a door. It's a closet.
Curtain.
The curtain. So I don't know. I felt fine in it.
Yeah, because she's short. She's only 4'4", so it's like
whatever. I didn't feel any issues because if I needed to shave my legs or something, I would just move a little bit, and then since it's cloth, it's not
yeah,
it's restricting. Now if it was a door, then I would absolutely feel like I need to pass out. Because I am a little claustrophobic with things like that, with around people, or I need to know an exit, and if I feel like I'm I do feel that little anxiety. Obviously not severe, but yes.
Yeah.
But the bathroom, there's definitely no storage, absolutely none. There is a little tower that they have there where they have some towels. They do offer soaps and makeup remover towels. They have showers, things like that. They don't offer toothpaste. They don't do that. I'm sure it's an Airbnb, but they didn't have that. I wasn't expecting it.
Because the container that we went to.
Oh, that one did have that. Yeah. But they did have makeup removers. They did have soap. They did have shower gels or shampoos, I'm sorry. All the towels. The only thing they didn't have is toothpaste, which is fine.
Yeah.
We have our preferred ones, but there was nowhere for us to be able to put our own stuff. There is above the sink, there is a little mirror that has a little, what is it called? Shelf.
Yeah, a little shelf.
where we put our deodorant and our toothpaste and that type of thing there.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's nothing where you can put the type that I don't want to have my towel right next to the toilet, so I would just hang it outside of the bathroom. But there's nothing there. Like, there is room in that bathroom for you to have a little bit of storage, but there wasn't any, you know?
Yeah.
There's nowhere. There wasn't like actual storage, but obviously they don't expect you to stay too long. But I mean,
Yeah, that's the main thing, right? They're not expecting us to stay that long.
but
so.
it is, you know, those type of places where you could rent for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But so that would be something I would suggest, is like maybe a little bit more storage. However, they do have a closet, you know, and they do have,
Yeah.
as I mentioned, they're, you know, like they have the closet. There was some hangers in there. I didn't use some of the hangers because there was like, I felt like I had too much like little hairs on there. I don't know what people were hanging on there, but I don't. Again, I feel itchy with anything. Like sometimes if I go to an apartment, I feel like I start getting itchy. So, so I didn't want to hang my stuff too much. I did clean the ones that I could clean so that I could hang his clothes, his shirts, and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I would just say, like, because these are Airbnb, some locations do allow animals, so.
Oh yeah.
And some don't. So we didn't pay attention to that. Not that
we didn't.
No, we didn't. But I mean, again, because it wasn't like, you know, but it was just like little things that you notice, you know, and that some people don't. Obviously, they won't notice, and they don't think, the owners don't think about that too. But there's people like, I'm probably considered anal. I don't know. I'm not that picky, to be honest, but I am. There's certain things it does, like I'm just like very itchy person, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like you're a little.
You know?
I get it. No, I get it though. So you want to feel, you know.
You want to feel comfortable, especially
Yeah.
you're going to be staying somewhere for a little bit longer than you usually stay
True.
in. You want to know that it's clean and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not saying that they're not clean, you know, or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I don't have animals, so I don't want their hair on me, you know, because that does make me itchy. Their hair does make me itchy. So
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. But that's the main thing. Like when it came to the bathroom and the bedroom, you know, it still feels homey, but it does feel like the decorations within it it felt very old school.
yeah. But I will say, it's not like the apartment itself doesn't feel like it would be a modern apartment, you know?
Oh no, yeah.
Or the location, although it is an upcoming neighborhood, so
It is.
you could see that there's like, you know, some changes. So I would definitely recommend just minor little details, because I like the wood on the walls.
Yeah.
It's very charming. I like a lot of the stuff here, but you do need just here and there maybe some more modern stuff. Not something that you would technically have in your house.
Yeah.
Because it's not, you shouldn't personalize it, but it's more, you know,
Something that you can keep
and clean.
and clean up. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So yeah. But moving to the kitchen.
Oh, kitchen time. All right, let's stop it here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we move into the kitchen. The kitchen is fully equipped. They have a Keurig. They have the coffee. They have the cups. They have paper towel for you. They have soap for you to wash. They have a dishwasher. They have the regular size kitchen, you know, to be honest. A refrigerator. They have salt and pepper. They had your dishes, you know, cups, plates, things to cook in. I didn't feel like I needed anything that I needed to go buy, other than, you know, stuff that I'm going to be cooking, which we didn't really cook much, but I did go buy basics, like a little bit of oil, a little, you know, here and there.
Yeah, because we only cooked once while we were here, right?
No, I cooked during my lunchtime.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I only ate one home cooked meal here, fortunately.
Yeah. He doesn't like to eat. So, but yeah, that's one thing we did. So yeah, I was cooking. He wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
So yeah, we had it fully equipped. So that's a plus, you know, you don't have to necessarily go out and spend money on that. And obviously if you do go out to eat, then you can come and you know, put your food in here. So that was good.
Oh yeah.
You have leftovers and everything. We did go. I didn't want to use their ice container stuff, so We went bougie. We went to Sonic and got their Sonic ice.
Sonic ice.
Not that I even buy that at home, but I was like, I want that ice.
No,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
have ice.
The texture of the ice when it comes to Sonic is really it's good. It's good. It's worth it.
We don't even. I don't even have that at home, to be honest. I don't even buy that at home or my house. But it was just like, I'm gonna be drinking. I was drinking hot coffee. I brought my own iced coffee stuff to make for that. So I was living it, I didn't like Starbucks. Who I don't even mess with Starbucks,
Starbucks who?
I don't even know you.
Starbucks what?
Yeah, I should know you to be. But yeah, I was living my best life.
Yeah,
With my coffee.
The great thing about it, like I said, like we said earlier, she was able to work here. The Wi-Fi was strong enough.
Yes, it was. Thank God.
So no issues with that, and that it's good. It's always good to have that type of environment where you can feel at home still. And then obviously it's not your home, but you can feel at home. Especially when it came to the kitchen stuff, like everything was there. All you had to buy, we had the silverware already there, cups, plates. It's not like we had to go out there and buy paper plates or anything like that.
I did though.
She did, yeah, she did. She bought paper plates, but it's a natural thing. So like who wants to like always do the dishes?
We didn't even use them, to be honest.
Yeah,
like maybe like 3 today.
But yeah, for the Danya noodles, as I call them, you'll see it pretty soon. But yeah, that's the main thing with the kitchen. The kitchen was perfect. I didn't have any issues with the kitchen.
Oh, kitchen for this house. Each one has their own. It's an air condition, but each one has their. It's not a central air conditioner. It's individual.
No, I forgot what they call those things.
Yeah, so each room has their own like those little air conditioner thing. Well,
right up here, if you can see it.
Yeah,
right up here.
Each room has. So it was kind of cool. I like that because like I was, even though it's old school, I was able to control like the air conditioner like this, like today when he was here all day. The room was ice cold. In the living room where I was working, it was warm.
It's like ice cold, baby.
It was cold in there, which I mean, it's nice to sleep in, but not to be working because I didn't think I was gonna be cold. So
yeah,
we didn't bring sweaters or anything like that.
He wasn't expecting that, to be quite honest.
Oh, I will say also, like in the room, there is a little desk. So it has in the living room. There's also a little table, where it's like a little dining table. Like it seats like. It expands so you can see 4 people, but we're not set up for 2. And then to the left of that, there's like an actual little desk, like which was where I was working.
Yeah.
But the chair, like they're old school.
Very old school chairs.
And it had like those little ridges. That thing was so painful. So I was sitting there for hours, and I was wearing shorts. So that
I was about to say that you're wearing shorts. So you can actually feel everything there.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, today. But what is nice because there was actually, like I said, there's not a lot of storage, but it had that little desk. And I will say the weirdest thing about this is all the Airbnbs that we saw, this was the only place that had a little sitting area, like a work.
Oh yeah, a little
dedicated workstation, little baby one, but it had it.
Yeah, because a lot of places advertised workstations near us, but when we look at the pictures, we didn't see any workstations.
Yeah,
this one actually said that it has a workstation, and we saw it. That's what she worked on. We were able to fit 2 monitors on there, so she can easily work.
Yeah, because I'm bougie.
Yeah, because she's bougie.
I didn't need 2 monitors.
No,
I could have easily worked from my laptop.
She's really used to a lot of monitors already.
I have 3.
She's used to it. So
absolutely, I'm spoiled. So, yeah.
She's spoiled. Sorry about that, y'all.
So yeah, so that's nice. It had their own little dedication to the left, and I didn't have to work on the table so that he can eat and do whatever he needed to do before he left, or when he had to go do whatever he had to do.
Yeah.
So it was nice, it was convenient, and also like I feel like it's weird because I'm like, how do you not have a little workstation with everybody working from home now and all these places? And also, you're in a college station. I'm like, what is happening there?
You're in college station, so it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the main thing we were looking for in Airbnb over here. And I gotta admit, it's I do love how it looks though. It still brings back some like grandma, grandpa energy.
Yeah, but it's cute.
But
like,
it's cute. Yeah.
I don't feel like ugh, like oh my
No,
gosh,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
There's some places where you're like, why? Here, I'm like, I get it. You know why? Because it looks like a little like it looks inside. When you come from outside, you don't see it.
Mhm.
But when you're inside, it does feel like a little cabin.
Yeah, like a little cabin.
So
there you
it
go.
makes sense,
Mhm.
okay? And I get the yellow little sofa thing, the little love thing that I keep talking about,
Mhm.
because the two chairs around the table are yellow too,
Yeah.
and they're a little more modern, you know, like those little
Yeah.
chairs. So I get it. It was just it just throws me off. Like, don't be switching things on me. If you're gonna say you have something, don't switch it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm that type of person, so don't be switching up on me. But other than that, everything is cute, it's cozy, and it was actually very affordable. Would I stay here again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
The guy was super nice. It was everything. I feel like maybe it needs a little bit of dusting, but to be honest, I'm like, do I dust that often in my house? No, so whatever. Other than that, like that's just being picky too, you know, where you're like, oh my god, but at the same time, we are paying cleaning fees. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like they're. You know,
Yeah.
these cleaning fees were not that extreme, so it was good.
Yeah.
But
The price was very, very reasonable.
Yeah, it was very reasonable. Like there was other apartments that were way, I would say, ugly, and they were way more than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where he has it, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He's not overcharging. I don't feel like he's overcharging.
Yeah.
It's perfect for the price. Excuse me, I have hiccups now. Boo.
Yeah, I agree. I don't feel like he's overcharging at all. The price is really good, especially for what we're getting, the space that we're getting as well.
It's a 1-bedroom.
One
It has
bedroom.
a little living room. It has a full equipped kitchen. Yeah, it's really good.
That's for at that price range.
And in such short notice.
Oh, very short notice.
My only complaint is that freaking little sofa. To be honest, because this is a little old school, and I don't even feel comfortable like sitting in it. The brown one, but that yellow
The
sofa.
yellow one, yeah.
I'm
This
just
one
like,
right
get rid
here,
of that.
she's angry about, y'all.
I'm like, it's just like I don't know if it's clean or dirty. I don't know what the heck about it. I'm just like, no,
It
thank
just looks like it came from the antique shop.
Yeah.
And they just put it here for decoration.
Yeah, I'm just being picky,
You know?
but that's I'm just if you want to know what threw me off, that threw me off.
That's yours.
I don't know why.
You're off,
really
yeah.
was like it really bothered me. I don't know what. But
That's funny.
if you want me to be like, okay, well, what's wrong with this place? Like,
Mhm.
no, nothing. It looks exactly what it's supposed to be. The price is good, you
Yeah.
know, for what it is. I wasn't expecting like this like luxury thing. It's very cozy. It feels like a little cabin. I feel like I'm in somebody's house, like a family's house.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
That's what it feels like. Good thing I don't have like family pictures, but you know what I'm saying? Like it still feels like I feel like we were in our own place. Like I felt comfortable. I didn't hear anything. I didn't have to be like, you know. Other than that, that's it. Like I don't feel like it's a good price. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. It's
Yeah.
cute. I don't feel like, oh my god, if I touch this, it's gonna break. It's too fancy. This and that. No.
It's like I say, the old school stuff are more heavy duty, and it's true.
And if it breaks, I'll just go, you know, like I'll tell them, I'll be like, don't worry, I'll give you the Goodwill money. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
I'll donate to the cause of getting something else from the
Like, here, buy
antique
a new
shop.
sofa. No, but yeah, it's. I feel like it was fine. I feel like location perfect.
Yeah,
Cost wise perfect. The internet was good, thankfully.
That's
It
what
wasn't loud. And I
location
had to
great.
work.
Yeah, location great. Room amazing, good. Bed not for me, but for her, she was fine with it.
I was fine with it. It's just a pillow that he's crying about.
I am crying about the pillow. Okay, it's just
Yeah, every time I would get out of the bed, he would take.
it's true. Like, I can't wait for her to get up. Like, give me that pillow. It's fun.
It's funny because you know what? I do miss pillow. I just got a towel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did.
To
Yeah.
like wrap, like to make
To
into a
give her
little ball.
extra comfort.
Yeah, and I don't know why he didn't do that.
No, I'm good. I won't do that.
He doesn't want to be a copycat because he knows he's gonna call him out. You know what's funny is because we usually do travel. If we're gonna be staying like this, we usually bring everything that we would need from home. Like we just,
Yeah.
just put it into a bag or something. We used to travel with our pillow.
Yeah.
And we forgot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny. But I mean, that because it was just so like, let's go.
Yeah, it was more
wasn't
like,
like-
we gotta go now.
Yeah, we gotta go now. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was like, we gotta go. And so that's just the way it was. And but other than that, it was like, this has been the easiest place to unpack and pack. Like I got off work, I just took my headphones out, put and he unassembled my desk, and we're set. Like all of our clothes, we even brought a little hamper.
Yeah. We come prepared when it comes to Airbnbs now.
Yeah,
we know, we've learned.
Yeah, we've traveled enough to like know like what we need for real and what we don't.
Right. And at this point in time, we have, I mean, for one, I feel like this definitely deserves a high rating.
Especially because of the owner. I will say that. Like,
the owner really,
I feel like,
he did an
even
amazing
though
job.
I was kind of like, what happened? Because they say he was going to come to change something and he didn't. But it was a battery that I guess one of the other tenants removed from the...
Was it the fire alarm battery?
Fire alarm. So one of the tenants or whoever that stayed, the guest, removed it. It must have been beeping. But they didn't tell him. They just removed it. And I'm short. And it's right above the door. That's way above me. Like, I don't see it. So on Tuesday or Monday, I think it was when we were here, I saw it and I mentioned it to him. Hey, just because I didn't want him to think that we did it.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to do that. And so I mentioned it to him. He's like, hey, can I come over? But I'm like, I'm nervous.
She's skeptical about having people, especially when I'm not around as well.
Yeah, especially because it's a guy. So, but it is a wife and a husband.
Yeah, it's a couple, it's a married couple that own these properties. So
so it's also because I was going to be alone for that moment and I was working, so I could not answer any questions that he might have, if he needed me to. I couldn't,
Yeah, we both were at work. So it's kind of like,
we were
hard
both
to answer
like,
back.
we can't. So I was just like, no, not right now. And then when he did thankfully say, hey, can I do it? I told him, yeah, perfect, this is perfect. But he didn't show up.
Yeah.
And I started getting worried because I was like, I hope nothing happened to him.
Yeah, I was like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know. But thankfully he came today. And I mean, this is our last day, but it was just a thing like, it wasn't us.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a big priority because, to me, I know it's probably, but it was, he did want, I'm assuming that he might have thought that maybe the cleaning person was gonna do it, or I don't know what happened. But the thing is that he didn't show up, so I was just worried about that. That's the only thing that was a little off, was that he didn't show up when he said. But obviously things happen, so I don't know if something happened to him. But he came over real quick today, like a 5-minute thing. He switched in and he's like, okay, you're set.
He got it done quick.
Yeah, so it wasn't. I would recommend it. If you ever come down here, I would recommend it to the spot. It's probably not like, it's cute, guys, but it's not like a modern like Instagram. It is actually Instagram because it's kind of cozy, kind of like old school.
I could see that in the Instagram reel.
Yeah, like if you want to come and take those pictures that all these people are calling coquettes or whatever, this is actually something that would kind of look like you would be here.
True.
The pictures and video will show.
But yeah. Any last thoughts?
Do a walkthrough before and just make mental note on things. But also, I would say stay. It's cute. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It's definitely cute. Much recommended. I'll probably leave a link on the description for the Airbnb just in case you guys ever want to check it out. I might just start doing that from now on. Just like setting a link down there.
Yeah.
For them to get more customers, But yeah, this was fun. We are heading out to a little restaurant called Juanita's and check out their food, and we'll let you know how it is. But yeah, this is the Airbnb video. Thank you guys for tuning in. What are we doing? Tomorrow we're leaving, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, all we're doing tonight is just Juanita's, and then that's it. Because it's been raining. That's another thing, guys. It's been raining like crazy.
But it isn't right now.
It isn't right now, so we're gonna try to take advantage of that, Try to take advantage of that right now, because right now we need to leave. So thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Thank you guys for hearing us. I will catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Chaz and Danya. Say it like that. Danya.
Weirdo.
Weirdo, yeah. Bye guys.